Hi, how are you? Hope you are well. This is like my fourth time recording this, but it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood, in the COVID-19 neighborhood. Hope you are quarantining and chilling and being as productive or non productive as need to be. Take your time, do what you need to do when you need to do it. Hello, somebody. Uh, So I'm here to share some cool insight that came through a mind massage session, which is kind of like a mind therapy, a mental therapy that I provide, inspired from Dolores Cannon and QHHT. I just kind of created my own lane in regards to that whole sector of, um, I would call it, I guess subconscious, relating to the subconscious, because that's pretty much what it is. Just an overview um, if you haven't heard of it before. It's basically an experience that um, you're pulled into like the theta state of mind. So through a guided meditation, this relaxing your body and um, quieting the mind, and then I bring in whether your choice of a movie theater or your dream home. I begin describing these places as you're listening, and then we invite a higher aspect of yourself. Um, and that can go by many different names. Um, and from that aspect is when I begin asking questions that you provided. So those questions can veer to so many different things, whatever your struggles, whatever you feel are unanswered in your life right now. And I begin asking your questions through you in your movie theater, to this higher aspect of yourself. And it's super cool. I've been um, on this journey of providing this experience for like the last year and a half. I wouldn't say fall 2018 is when I started, and I just had a session last week, and I wanted to share it with you because I thought it would be dope to just be inspired during this time, and it's pretty relevant information. So I got the permission from a friend, and I'm just going to start with it. So his first question was, what is his purpose? The response is to unite, heal, shine, to collect knowledge, to share, to understand, to live, to love, to dance, to touch people's hearts and minds, to make people believe in love, make them feel something that they've been missing, show them that magic really exists before their eyes. So then I asked, is there a next level in his purpose? The response was, there's always a next level, but it's him that holds back and that allows others to not let him shine his light fully. The time is now. You can't sit back and let yourself be a second rank. You have to show up. You have to show up and be present no matter what. What you ask for, if you're not willing to put in the work, don't ask for it. Don't ask for it and run away. You have to stop the cycle. When you stand up and stop the cycle is when you're fully able to receive the fullness of your being. So then I asked, what are some ways he can be of service to the people around him? The response was, be honest. Then it got quiet, so then I asked, he holds back his truth sometimes? The response was, he does. He hopes that it doesn't necessarily hurt others, but in that space he only hurts them and himself because he doesn't allow them to get the full extent of growth because he's worried about feelings when he should tell the truth. He's uncomfortable and doesn't accept who he is all the way. He still lets certain people and certain ideas dictate being all of him at times. And indecisiveness leaves him feeling not fully valuable in moments to where he should always have 100% ownership in his abilities and who he is. So then I asked, well, what are some of the things that are blocking him so that he can be able to remove these blocks? The response was allow him to see himself for who he is. Allow him to never, ever let someone to come into his space and lower his standards of himself. Allow him to be present at all moments and times and put his best foot forward 7 days a week, regardless of how he's feeling. Always being energetic and always having the energy to go and move will determine the way you will exist in our reality. Even when you're off, you don't necessarily have to be mentally aware. You don't necessarily have to power off when you meditate. Just still be aware and be present within yourself and be present in your being and know the space within and around you. The power is yours. You're an alchemistic being. Those are words you laid out and created. You have to live by them. You can't just speak and say things and not live by them, because without these actions, these words that you're saying are worthless and valueless. In order for them to obtain and retain the value that you speak of, you have to ignite and invite and invoke and act upon each and every one of them. And allow that and only that to break through you into the reality you really perceive, because the time is now. It's here. So then I asked, why do you say the time is now? The response, because the presence of your existence is needed in order for you to understand your purpose and why you're here. These moments like this, people need lights, they need guides, they need order, they need the truth. They need someone to light them up and let them know they're not crazy, that it's okay. Let me hold your hand. Let me shine some light on you. Let me share my light with you. You're one of those people. You have to embrace who you are. So then I asked, he wants to know what are some methods to become stronger. The response, old habits don't open new doors. Cut out the bullshit. Straight up. Allow yourself to be present in your positive aspects of yourself. Take care of your body. Take care of your body. Take care of your mind. Take care of all of your bodies. Take care of your altar. Take care of your ancestors. Take care of your orishas. Take care of everybody. You have to understand that strength is not just physical. Strength is multidimensional. So the stronger you are in more areas, the stronger overall you will be. Your presence has to be powerful. You have God-like capabilities. You have the power to do so many things, and you can't just be spewing around and not knowing what you're doing. So from here on, you're going to move with a purpose. Your elegance not only has to reflect your outside, but your inner as well. And order shall be obtained. So then I asked if there is any other insight for him. The response, he needs to be comfortable with who he is and not care. If you want to post something, then post it. If you want to say something, then say it. Holding back only hurts you. This is not the time to bite your tongue. You are a voice, not an echo. So you need to speak. Speak the truth. Speak your truth. Be and live your truth. You cannot hide. You cannot stop yourself anymore. You stopped yourself long enough. So those were the personal questions. I then wanted to know just some broader questions that we all may be able to get some insight from. So regarding the lockdown and the quarantine, I asked, what is the higher purpose? The response: it is basically to allow people to reunite with their souls. So they must sit with themselves in order to understand that they're not just their physical body. They're not just a mental mind. They also have a soul. And this soul has been drained. This soul has been tainted. This soul has been used and polluted. It's been confused. So you not only have to stop feeding what you were raised with as far as indoctrination and lies, and understand how brilliant you are as a soul and the magnitude of your capabilities. And if each human being tapped into that power right now and unlocked the potential of their human and multidimensional essence, imagine how magnificent our world would be. Literally, if everyone tapped into their higher self, allowed their heart space to guide them, and were empathetic to those around them. If they were just conscious and able to connect with one another and see what's really going on and how they've been separated and divided, as unity is the answer. As long as we're divided, there's no solution. But when we come together as one, we can take each step day by day. This is just a message of compassion and love. Things will get better. The light will prevail. So then I asked, while we're in this quarantine, what are some things we can learn? The response: we can learn ourselves. As crazy as that sounds, ourselves is who we need to learn and how to connect with, because we are running away from ourselves. And understanding ourselves becomes understanding everyone else, because we have to understand the shadow part, the light part, our toxic habits, what makes us happy and what makes us sad. Then and only then can we ignite and shine and be who we were meant to be and love other people, because then we're not holding suppressed habits anymore. We're not battling these demons anymore. We're not held down by these obstacles anymore. We're uplifted. We're connected. We're whole. We're in order. We're shining. We're free. We're able to process. We're able to connect. We're able to decipher. We're able to formulate. We're able to understand. We're able to just manifest what is naturally God-given within our own free will, and not having to hold back anything at all. And we can't do that until we're all understanding ourselves. You can't understand someone else before you understand yourself. Self-love. So then I asked, any other remarks? The response: we just have to learn how to decipher and understand what is not meant for you, and understand how to decipher intuitive messages, and when you're getting propaganda or when you're getting something that is not for you. Understand that gut feeling, understand that pull away, understand how to tune out so you can separate and not spread it. And for the collective, you have to understand that a virus can also be fear-based. You don't have to necessarily have the symptoms of that side of it. The side of the fear can affect you as well, mentally, consciously, financially, and emotionally. So if you or someone is trapped in that space, you have to take them out of that mindset and raise and elevate them. And protect each other with EMF blocking frequencies, because radiation is real. You know what I mean? And just allow us to navigate what's to come by formulating plans and seeing what plans and objectives you already possess, and have an order for you to take yourself to the next level when we're able to move. Because the world is about to change and you have to keep up or you're going to get left behind. And if we don't unite on all fronts necessarily, it will be detrimental. So then I asked, well, can you speak on some of the ways this world is about to change? The response: Just technology is about to elevate to the point to where publicly it is advanced and superior to human consciousness. In the ways of vaccinations via microchips and nanotechnology, ways of artificially binding humans and intelligence together in ways that are not of natural habits. And we have to understand that we don't have to be so technologically integrated. Advanced, yes. Biologically integrated in order for us to survive? No. Our biological system can elevate within itself and evolve on its own, and that's what we have to understand. And as it is elevating and as it is growing, we have to be calm in these times of uncertainty. And even though things are not going as planned, you can't freak out, and you have to keep calm and only do what you can with what you have. So then my last question, when it comes to this biotechnology, should we embrace it or not? The response, the choice is yours. It was very interesting, right? That was so good. I was like, wow. Thanks for sticking it out with me. I definitely was moved by this session. If you're curious to know more information, to even book your own session, you can read the description box below and email me at visionarymindmassages@gmail.com. Till next time, stay safe, family. Peace.